If you're an employee and you're here to take time off work, well done. You very soon will. Most of us have 1 or 2 days that we're unable to turn up, and of course, it's not our fault, is it? Now, today I'll be giving a quick template on what a sick off means, and this is the unscheduled, unexpected reason for not turning up at work. Many of us have had to tender one, and this has huge significance to both the employee and the employer. My name is Obiora Oji. I am a GP with a special interest in YouTube. And as a GP, I see loads of this. We work in surgeries where these are churned out in bulk every day. And because we have to see reasons with the patients, we have to understand where they're coming from and their plights. We do often have to honor their requests. Now, these are 5 common reasons that people have to give to be off work, and I have categorized them as short-term to long-term. Number 1, diarrhea and vomiting, popularly known as DMV. Now, this gives you about 48 hours. You're not expected back to work until it's been 24 hours after your last stool and vomit episode. So some time there to take away. Number 2 is headache. This has to be the banging headache. The employer cannot verify this. Gives you about 3 days at least off work. Now, childcare issue is a big one, especially for married folks. They use this a lot. Make sure people know that you've got children. Make sure that these children are still under childcare age. And of course, they get empathy. And of course, roughly 1 to 3 days at the very least. Now, stress at work. This is about medium to long term. They're talking about weeks to months off work. 5 is the biggest of all them all, mental health. This is the indefinite leave to remain out of work. Now, months, we're talking months here, and this has very huge implications for the workforce. You do have to, as an employer, you do have to look at an ad hoc staff or perhaps even a long-term replacement. And this means a loss of skills, a loss of experience, a loss of money, because you're going to be paying the other one who is on sick off for quite some time. And the one who is replacing also gets his fair wages. And whether you agree or not, this has huge implications for both the micro and the big economy. So really, if you don't have to be away from work, why don't you look at modified and altered work patterns? If you're thinking of a long-term absence, there are things you can still do for the company. There are things you can still play without compromising your health. Why don't you look at those things and have a discussion with your employer? And if that's considered to you, then you don't have to be away for that length. But frankly, you do need to know which ones suit your terms and conditions before you run into one. Make sure you have signed, make sure you look at the contracts you have with the company so you don't go away at your own peril. Talk to you later. See you. Bye.